I was in the SEAL teams for 15 years. I never gave a single order. It just doesn't work like that. It doesn't work in industry, doesn't work in the military, definitely doesn't work in special operations. People don't want to be ordered, especially in today's environment. You have to try to develop mutual understanding of what is happening on the ground and then come up with a common solution. In an interconnected organization, right, you have these small tribal units that historically have seen the problem through their silo, through their vertical, through their little team inside the big organization. That's the organization that I originally joined inside of Special Operations, where as a SEAL, I saw everything through a SEAL lens. Suddenly, when we were all on the same battlefield fighting a much more complex issue, we needed something to pull us out of our sort of tribal view of the problem and connect us with a bigger issue. They started talking to us about our culture.
In the fall of 2003, I took command of a Special Operations Task Force. It was 22 years old. It had been remarkably successful in those years. But just about the time I took over, we hit an inflection point. We have this legacy organization that's the best of its kind ever fielded, and we run into an entirely new problem. We try to defeat it with traditional methods, and on the tactical level, we do very well. We're doing everything we'd been taught to do, and we're doing it better than we'd ever dreamed we'd do it. But it's not having the outcome we expect, because the foe is different. Al-Qaeda in Iraq was a completely new kind of organization that we had to change.
We started to realize that we, as these small teams, need to interconnect. And that meant we had overcome our own sort of tribal biases and barriers. And I think that parallel is very similar in industry today.
We had a single narrative of our mission. We had a single sense of what we had to accomplish, a single scorecard for our progress against it. And it was a significant departure from where we'd been in our past. The concept One Mission really brings an organization around the idea that they are there to accomplish a single task, achieve a single outcome.
That was the key for us inside the Special Operations community. Is we've got great teams on the ground, but they're inside of this complex, constantly changing problem. How do we allow them the autonomy to move from problem to problem to problem without having to check in with the big system? The team of teams model is what afforded that, and laying that roadmap out in One Mission was our central goal.